website called The Progressive Puppy calls it the, quote, single smartest move ever made by a television network. The Nation already identified her in these terms. Everything about her radiates competence and a deft, bright careerism. And at the website Daily Coast, it was upon the news late this afternoon, posted this poem. For unto us a star is born, a gift is given, and she shall be wonderful, confident, the mighty woman, the everlasting progressive, the princess of news. And our third story tonight on the countdown, but around these parts, with all due modesty, I think I have summed it up best. We just call her Next. MSNBC will formally announce in the morning that as of September 8th, that's 9/08/08, at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific, Rachel Maddow will become the host of her own show here on MSNBC. Here to analyze this startling news is Rachel Maddow. Well, hi.
Hi, Keith. I think I'm blushing even through all my makeup. This is quite. Thank you for asking me to be here.
This is a fine kettle of fish, is what this is.
Yeah.
Whose idea was this?
Well, it was either your idea or MSNBC has decided to give my grandmother the best 93rd birthday present ever. Her 93rd birthday is on 9/8/08, so it was either a really weird act of familial generosity or it was you. That's all I can figure.
Yeah, bet on the latter rather than bet on me. What will you be doing on this new show, Rachel?
This is so weird. I will be talking politics and trying to convince Countdown viewers to hang out with me after they hang out with you.
Okay.
And we'll be talking politics.
That's the business model.
That is the business model.
Right.
We'll do politics. We'll do weird news from far away. I have weird obsessions that will probably make it onto the show. I'm obsessed with the Iraqi national soccer team. I think there's a lot of domestic crime committed by naked men that needs a lot of extra coverage that it's not getting right now.
I'm surprised that's one of your special subjects.
You know,
right
there are undercovered stories in the world that need to have the depths plumbed. That I'm.
Or in this case, uncovered stories.
Or uncovered,
yes. Yeah. Does the new show have a name?
No.
Will it have a name?
Yes. When you nixed that we called it Countdown with Keith Olbermann, which I understand, I suggested Down for the Count to hopefully lure people through it.
With Hediak Nemreblo?
Yeah, that didn't go either. We don't have a name yet. I would happily accept suggestions for it.
All right.
The Rachel Maddow Show is taken. That's on Air America, but other than that,
well, your many radio fans want to know about that. What is the future of radio and Rachel?
Staying on Air America, as always intended. In fact, staying in the same time slot, 6 p.m. Eastern. So I will be one of those people who does TV and radio. I will just do it better than everybody else who also does that.
Oh, so you're going to try to do it honestly, are you? Okay.
Yes,
all right.
Exactly.
Is there going to be a band on the new show? Or an orchestra?
Wouldn't that be awesome? Live audience, live punk bands, mariachis for important segues.
Do you know how much a live audience costs? To have a live audience in a show?
Not paying them to be there, but rather doing all the logistics of
just having them in. That killed Phil Donahue. All other stories to the contrary, that killed Phil Donahue, the cost of having a live audience.
Prohibitive cost.
A live band, we can get you a live band, I think.
Okay. Well, if I had to pay the band, I would do that too, but,
If you haven't gotten this question yet from the media who are going to ask it, you will. I get it a lot. So what are you going to do after the election if Obama wins? There won't be anything to talk about.
I think there's going to be a lot to talk about. I think there's going to be a lot to talk about even if I were only obsessed with electoral politics, which I'm not. I'm kind of interested in everything going on in the country. And what we talk about here on Countdown, going back for the many months, if not years, that I've been doing this, it reflects the wide world of stuff that we're interested in that is compelling. And so, yes, the election is huge news, and it's the biggest news story that we're going to be covering for a long time. But frankly, we've got two wars going on right now. We've got a country in transition. We still haven't defined what the role of America is in a post-Soviet world, let alone a post-9/11 world. There's so much going on between the election and the goofy that is neither. And I think after the election, in part, it's going to be a little bit of a relief to have the whole wide world to cover in such depth rather than just the election to chew on.
Yeah, I vaguely remember when we used to not cover the election. But the most important question here, have you located a good guest host?
Tori, the intern on the Countdown staff here, is very promising. So I'm hoping maybe, or I don't know.
Going back to school the end of the week, I think.
Are you busy at 9? No.
Yeah. I'm busy getting the hell out of here.
Fair enough.
Our own Rachel Maddow, host of the Rachel Maddow Show on MSNBC. That sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
September, what was it again?
8th.
8th?
Yeah.
It's like right after the convention?
That'd be 2 weeks from Monday.
9:08 at 9 p.m. Eastern?
Yes.
Okay, actually, probably we'll start at like 9:02 or something like that. We'll sort of have your show and my show will sort of be indistinguishable for a couple of minutes there.
If you would indulge me, I would be very happy with that.
Giving me an opportunity to talk for an extra couple of minutes.
Would you care to work for longer for free?
Who said anything about free? You remembered to negotiate a contract, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Sort of. Yeah.
Good answer. Good answer. Can't wait. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Keith.